Hey guys, I'm going to do an in-depth brow tutorial. As you can see, I already have one of my eyebrows on so that it doesn't take too long. So what I do to do my brows is I prefer my Benefit Precisely My Brow in shade 3. It's like a warmer tone so that it matches my dyed hair a little better than what a shade 4, which would be what I would use for my natural hair. So for my brows, I'm going to lean in because I'm using my phone and I can't zoom in. So I just comb them up and then how can I make this easier? Because this is a little difficult right now. I'm just going to take this because there's a mirror in it. It's just my Physicians Formula cushion foundation. And there you go. So I'm going to lean in and I'm just going to underline my brow first. Now this may look messy, and then I also do have a pimple there, so that is a little bit of a struggle right now. This might look a little messy, but I clean up with my Tarte Shape Tape after. Alright, after I underline it, I brush them down to do the top line. As you can see, one is a little more like straight and then down. This one, I fix that afterwards. I have to do it like that or they don't end up being the same, and this one ends up being kind of wavy on the top. After that, I'm just going to go in and I'm just going to fill in my brow. And then for the front, I do straight up and down and pretty much like color, and then I feather back the rest. And then I just take my spoolie and I feather the front and brush through the back. And then I'll go through and I'll darken what I think needs to be darkened. And fill in what needs a little more shading. And then same with the other brow, I'll go in and I'll darken and fill it in a little more. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean them up with my Tarte Shape Tape. Ooh, my bad. Oh, it's right here. So basically, I use the shade Fair. Can you see that? No. Come on. Get my face out of there. Focus. No? You don't want to focus today? Well, it is shade Fair, if it would focus. It focuses there, but it's shade Fair. It is literally almost white, but it is such a good concealer. Well, it might not be white, but it always looks so white when I blend it out. So I'm just going to place that in kind of like my crease area because this is what I use to prime my eyelids too. And then I'm just going to take a flat brush like this. This is just a WetNWild brush. It was like $1, not even. And then I'm just gonna clean my brows up. I like to start underneath the brows, drag most of it across my lid, and then go on the top because you don't want too much on the top because you always end up blending it into your eyebrow. Alright. Just like that. And then I drag it all over, including the inner corner, because if I don't put it here now, it will nothing will ever be there, and it will be my bare skin. So I just do that now. And then I go onto the top. And that's how I clean my brow up. Right here is always a little harder because there is little bumps there. It is carved out. You just can't see it very well. So now we're going to move on to the next eyebrow. And I'm trying not to get my mirror in the way so that you can see what I'm doing. And now we're just going to do the top. It's really hard because I'm right-handed, so this one is going to be the eye and eyebrow that you don't get to see very well. And then I just take my finger or my Real Techniques face and body sponge. This is the bigger one. This is face and body. The other one is just the face and is about half this size. And it's a damp sponge too. I hate dry sponges. And I just blend it out. Alright guys, that's my in-depth brow tutorial. I will see you in the next video, which will be the rest of the makeup.